What's the rush? A new bride can't walk in like that. Where are the red envelopes and wedding candy? You can't skip anything.
Colin Chan, you're getting married. You gotta let us aunties share the joy.
I've got it all. I've got it all. Go ahead, take.
You think a little candy is enough to get in?
Colin Chan, boy, don't you know how it works? These days,
Doesn't every family hand out red envelopes? That's right. No red envelopes, no coming in.
Aunties, be understanding. Let the kids come in first. Don't make us miss the lucky hour.
Aunties, today's my big day. Please, go easy on us.
grab them, keep scrambling, toss out a bone and dogs come running once they catch the scent. Who are you calling a dog?
What wife did the Chin family marry into? How do you talk to your elders like that? No manners.
Elders? Bullshit elders. Aren't you using your status to squeeze people for stuff? If you're begging, then beg, and now you're putting on airs. Everyone, move aside. I'm telling you, I'm a straight shooter. You'd better not ask for trouble and make fools of yourselves.
A butcher's daughter is fierce. I heard her family is well off.
So why marry into old Chen's family? Must be for Lei's face. What's the use of a face? Just wait, he'll cry later.
One month ago.
Have you really thought this through? Everyone in the Chan family.
It's so weak they wouldn't make a sound if you hit them 3 times.
Anyone could bully them. If you marry into that family,
You'll have plenty to put up with. Your father is right, and Sue's daughter shouldn't suffer like that.
Chan Lei may be a bit soft, but he's steady and hardworking. Living with a man like that. He won't play games, and I can put strength where it counts. Besides, other than his family, what mother-in-law would put up with someone like me?
What are you talking about? Who's been bad-mouthing you? I'll deal with them.
I know what kind of life this is. Once you marry into the Chan family, when I say east, they won't go west. You won't have to bicker with your sisters-in-law. This life is better than marrying into troublesome
if you've made up your mind, Dad won't stop you. But if anyone wrongs you, call home. The 4 of us will go over there.
Don't worry, you've got your brother. No one gets to bully you. Whoever dares upset you, I'll break his legs. If anyone in the Chan family dares not listen to you, I'll deal with them for you.
A new bride steps over the fire pot first to ward off bad luck. Chan family stays safe. Come here.
Mom, young people don't do this anymore.
Who cares what's popular? It's a rule passed down from our ancestors. It stops with no.
If you don't step over the fire pot, your disrespect
brings bad luck. The fire's blazing. Could it burn full moon? Shut up. Today, she must step over that brazier. If a bride doesn't step over the brazier, this family will never know peace.
You two are getting more foolish with age. What bride doesn't step over the brazier? On this happy day, you have to upset your mother.
Just bear it. Old folks care about this. It's easy to step over it.
Exactly. A new bride should know the rules, or life's gonna be hard later on.
What ancestral rules? People don't do this anymore. On a day so happy, you're trying to put the new bride in her place. You're the real bad luck here.
You've got some nerve. No respect for your elders. Our Chan family has no room for a shrew like you.
Second son, what kind of wife did you bring home? Make her apologize to your mother now.
Manue is my wife. If she doesn't want to step over it, she doesn't. We don't do that. If you think she's bad luck, then see her less from now on. Save yourself the anger.
Fine. You got a wife and forgot your grandma. I won't meddle anymore.
At critical moment, you knew to step up and protect me. You're not that useless after all. We can make this work. Why are you still standing there? Sit down. You gonna stand all night?
Oh, okay.
Look at you, all nervous. Weren't you pretty tough this afternoon when you told your grandma off at the front hall door?
Well, that was the right thing to do. You're my wife. I can't stand by and watch you get pushed around.
That's what I needed to hear. Let me tell you one more thing. From now on, in dealing with outsiders, this family follows me. Any problem with that from you, Mom, or Dad?
No problem, really. Nope. With our family like this, anyone could bully us. It's good you came. From now on, you're in charge at home. We'll listen to you.
Fine. Me running this house isn't about controlling you. I don't want you taking this humiliation anymore. From now on, whether it's neighbors or relatives, if anyone dares to bully our family, I'll fight back. We'll work together and build a good life. It's late. Go to sleep.
Manu, you're up. I let out a sigh. It wasn't about you, so don't overthink it.
Mom, I'm fine. What's going on?
What else could it be? It's Aunt Young again. She piled the radishes at our door. It's blocked. We have to squeeze sideways to get out. Last winter, she stacked cabbages here. Your dad went early to fetch water, stepped on a cabbage leaf, and slipped. His back hurt half a month. When I went to reason with her, she talked back instead.
You should have watched where you were going. Who else's fault could that be?
Can you believe this guy?
Don't worry. I'll handle it.
Full moon. How about pretending we didn't see it? He's kind of guy who never lets up.
Why pretend we didn't see it? This is our own doorstep. Why should he pile his stuff here? Stay out of it. Just stand back and watch.
Oh, the new bride's up. My radishes have nowhere to go, so I'm borrowing your doorway for a few days. That won't be a problem, right?
These radishes look nice and fresh.
It's nothing much. Take a couple back. They're not worth much. No need to be polite.
Such radishes, and you're giving them to me? Auntie.
Auntie Young is a warm-hearted person.
No need to be polite. Just take them and eat. We're neighbors. No need to stand on ceremony. A whole family of losers, and they really think they're something. Eating my radishes? Dream on.
Hey, full moon, what are you doing?
Getting radishes. Auntie said I could eat as much as I want. She meant well, so should take a little extra, right?
That was her being polite. You can't take them. She'll throw a fit later.
Throwing a fit? She said it herself, and now she wants to take it back. Just stand here and wait. Why are you looking at me? Cook. Today we're eating these radishes. These radishes are really sweet and juicy. After we eat, I'll load 2 more baskets for my dad and my brother. Bring them some to try too.
Manue, how about we just...
Lazy, after dinner, help your wife carry them over.
Yeah, got it.
Eat up, eat up.
That damn thief stole my radishes. What a shameless bastard. In broad daylight. Hundreds of pounds of radishes are gone. This is killing me.
Who died? Why are you wailing here? The wedding celebrations just ended and you're howling at my door? Aren't you afraid of bad luck?
Was it you who stole my radishes? I recognized them. The radishes I grew.
Stole? Don't make it sound so ugly. Didn't you say this morning, Auntie? If I wanted, I could just take them. They're sweet. Plant more next time. My dad and brother love them too.
How can you be this shameless, you little brat? I was just being polite. And you really took them? Pay me back now.
Polite, Auntie? Then you're wrong. You piled those radishes by my door. I thought. You left them there for me.
Pa.
Why are you piling stuff at my door if you won't let me eat? Blocking the way on purpose? Last winter, you piled I haven't charged you for the medical bills, and you're asking me for money.
He wasn't watching his way. What's that to do with me? Besides, when I piled radishes here, your mother-in-law said nothing. Who are you? I don't care. Ate my radishes, so pay. Otherwise, I won't let this Lutsuelan get out. Your daughter-in-law stole my stuff. Are you going to do something or not?
Pa. Let me tell you, now that I'm married into this family, I run this house.
That's right. Our family is run by Manue now. She calls the shots.
You want me to pay? Dream on. You said I could take it whenever I wanted. All the neighbors can back me up. Second, you piled radishes at my door and blocked my way. I haven't even asked for rent yet. I'm telling you, eating your radishes is doing you a favor. Don't push your luck. That trick won't work. You don't even have a scratch on you. How did I hit you? Besides, let me make this clear. You blocked the road to my house for 3 years. Taking your radishes only makes us even. If you keep making a scene, we'll go to the village committee to settle this. And while we're at it, we'll figure out the medical bills and lost wages from my dad's fall last year. Think carefully if it's worth it. Just you wait. Just you wait.
Mandy, we have you to thank today. Before, we could only put up with it.
I'd never mouth off to her. She should have been put in her place long ago. She's been blocking our door for 3 years. She's getting more and more out of line.
My wife is amazing.
It's no big deal. Just remember this from now on, we don't start trouble, but we're never afraid of it. If anyone tries to bully us on purpose, there's no need to swallow your—
Full moon, there's something I need to tell you. In a couple of days, it's the Dragon Boat Festival. By family rule, we have to eat at your eldest uncle's house. Your grandma, I'm afraid you'll be upset again when you see grandma. How about your dad and I go, and you stay home with Luke?
Why not go? I'm married into this family fairly. You think I'm scared to meet him? Our whole family is going. Good time to meet the—
Alright.
Oh, Molly's here. She's a real beauty. Strong build too. She's a hard worker. Come on, help me in the kitchen. First year as a new bride, you gotta show what you can do.
Why are you butting in on women's work?
Leo, go chop firewood with your dad. There are a lot of people today, and we need more wood.
Okay.
Mona, you're young and quick. Go give your mother-in-law a hand and cook a couple of dishes.
Mom, you're doing all this by yourself?
Mona, why come in? Go outside and rest. It's smoky in here. Don't breathe it in.
There are many relatives outside and none came in to help. And this food, you and Dad bought it this morning, didn't you? They didn't prepare?
I'm used to it. They say I'm a good cook. Every family gathering, I'm in charge of the kitchen. They're all family. Why sweat the small stuff?
Arietta, those logs are too big. They won't burn.
Split them smaller.
Mom, have your family dinners always been like this all these years?
Do you think Mom's a loser too? But I really don't know how to say no. I've been married into the house of Chen for so many years. This is how it's always been. I've asked myself why too. I'm not their maid. But when I want to speak, I look at them and can't get the words out. Besides, your dad wants to stay close to relatives. If I blow up, they won't invite us anymore.
Mom, I'll teach you how to say no. This isn't how family should be. Just don't feel bad later.
The dishes are done. Get in there and set the bowls and chopsticks. The whole family's waiting to eat.
You're dragging your feet.
Can't you read the room?
Listen, this matter.
Are you deaf? Instead of helping your mother-in-law, you wander into the main room. Do you belong here? You have no manners at all.
A new bride should be hardworking when she joins the family.
See how hard your mother-in-law works. You should be.
You don't lend a hand. You hide and take it easy. So thought.
Young people today are too spoiled. Back when we were daughters-in-law, we had to get up before dawn to light the stove and cook. After serving the elders, we served the little ones. Someone like you would have been taught a lesson by your mother-in-law long ago.
The meat and vegetables were bought at dawn by my in-laws at the market and brought here. My mother-in-law cooked this table of dishes by— The firewood in the backyard was chopped by my husband and Dad. So you didn't bring a thing or lift a finger and sat here waiting to eat for free? Who do you think you are? Some rich old landlord?
Full Moon Sue, what do you mean by that? We're all family. We invited you here for the holiday out of respect. You're just a new bride in this family, and this is how you talk to your elders?
Family ties work both ways. They're not an excuse to bully honest people. Since you don't want to eat properly, then nobody eats this meal today.
You've got some nerve. What are you yelling for?
My family paid for the meat and vegetables, and my mother-in-law cooked it herself. If I smash my own family's things, that's none of your business. Anyone with a problem can keep it to themselves.
Okay. Mother, my daughter-in-law's right.
This is outrageous. Your whole family has turned against me. It's you. You've been here only days, and already thrown this family into chaos. Do you have respect for your elders? The Clark family has no room for a troublemaker.
Rules? So your rules mean you enjoy life while our family slaves away? If we're talking elder rules, uncle, as the eldest son, you never pay a dime for family dinners, and you bully your younger brother and his wife. Aren't you afraid the neighbors will laugh at you?
Colin, cat got your tongue? You're going to stand there and let your wife talk to her elders like that? You've brought shame on the whole Chin family. I think you forgot where you came from after getting married. We raised you for nothing.
Uncle, what did my wife say that was wrong? Weren't you just using our family as free labor? My family bought the meat and vegetables, and you just sat there cracking seeds and chatting, waiting to eat. My parents and I may be pushovers, but we still know right from wrong. I was bad with words. I also thought family shouldn't keep score, but now I get it. Family only counts when people care about each other. My wife is right. Then we won't eat this meal today.
Since everything's out in the open, let's not stay here in the way. Let's go home.
I got this from Full Moon. You people don't deserve a bite.
After my whole life, this is the first time I've felt this good. I used to be so scared of offending people, scared we were rude. We put up with it year after year. Didn't expect that even if we fell out,
We should have done this long ago. We've put up with it for years and no one ever said one good word about us.
I didn't say anything wrong just now, did I?
No, you didn't. You said it really. I thought you only knew to keep your head down and work. Didn't expect you to be such a good.
Well, I couldn't let you charge it alone. I'm the man here. I've got to protect you and mom and dad.
Mom, we're free today. Bring out the account book and savings. Let me look. From now on, we'll plan things and live properly.
okay. I didn't want to burden you after you got married, but this is money your dad and Leo earned helping people build houses over the past 2 years. It's unpaid contract wages. It's 5,000 yuan, overdue almost 3 years. We've tried asking for it back many times, but got.
It's my fault for being useless. I've worked hard all my life, and now I can't even get back the money I earned. I've dragged you into this too.
It's my fault too. I went to ask for it several times, but they either played poor or hid from me.
What's there to blame yourself for?
It's not that you're incapable.
It's that those deadbeats have no shame. Don't worry. I'll get every cent of 5,000 back. Mom, who is this Frederick Chung that owes us? What's his background?
He's my mom's relative. Call him uncle. Year before last, your dad and Leo worked for him over half a year. At first, he said he'd pay by year's end, but it's dragged on till now with no.
When you think about it, we're still related. We used to think we'd keep running into each other. So it didn't feel right to push too hard. Who knew he'd brush us off every time, go too often, and he even hides from us.
Since he's family, let's be polite first and get tough later. Talk to him. If he won't take the
I'll go with you.
other way. All right, let's go check him out first and see if he's really broke or just pretending.
Oh my, Clara, Leo, you're here. This must be Leo's wife, right? Come in, come in. Oh dear. I get why you came today. I'm not holding the money back. I'm strapped. The bus upstairs still hasn't paid up, and I've got elders and kids to support. I can't pay it out of my pocket. Give me another 6 months. Once the project money comes through, I'll pay your family first, alright? We're relatives. You think I'd cheat you?
Well,
Uncle, don't say that. Of course we trust you. Everyone knows how capable you are. My father-in-law and Lei rely on you. When I came in, I saw cousin riding a new bike. Looks fancy. Must have cost a lot, right? Your cousin's doing way better than we are.
I earned this by working and saving myself. Young people care about appearances and wasting money.
It's fine. We came by to get acquainted and say hello. I copied the IOU so you can check the account too. So nothing gets mixed up later. Go ahead with your work. We won't keep you. Please consider that project payment. I'll come by in a few days to hear from you.
what do you think? That new bride doesn't look easy to fool. You really planning to pay back the money?
Pay it back. Pay back what? 5,000 bucks. You think I'd hand it over like that? She's a new little bride, isn't she? I'll stall her. Today I'll say I'm broke, tomorrow I'm not home. What can she do to me?
They're family. Wouldn't it be bad if things turned ugly?
How much are relatives really worth? Money in your own pocket is what counts. If she knows what's good for her, she'll stop bothering me.
Manu, let's wait a few more days. What if he's short on cash? We might be pushing hard. We're family. We can't avoid forever.
Mom, we've waited 2 years. If we wait longer, this money will be gone. We're going to get a clear answer today. Best if he doesn't, we'll figure out else. Stop always taking his side. Think about Lacey and my dad. They worked under the sun for more than half a year to earn hard money. Why shouldn't we ask for it back?
You're right. I really do need to change this timid nature of mine.
I was about to go look for you. Ma'am, I'm sorry. The boss upstairs hasn't paid me yet. I have no cash on hand. These were gifts from other people. They're brand name stuff. Take them back and count them toward the debt, okay?
Well,
if you sell this stuff for scrap, it's still worth several thousand.
Uncle, that's not very fair. You owe us 5,000. And you want to wipe it out with 2 boxes of cheap liquor and 2 packs of bargain cigarettes? I doubt 1 box is even worth $50.
Watch your mouth, kid. I brought this stuff over from kindness, and you're complaining it's not good enough? Something is better than nothing. If weren't family, I wouldn't give you anything.
Fine, then don't, Burgess. Do you think the Chin family are pushovers that you can bully us at will?
You're a newlywed little wife. This is between me and your in-laws. It's not your place to butt in.
My in-laws listen to me. In this house, I make the calls. Here's the IOU. Within 3 days, bring 5,000 in cash to my house, not a penny less. If you drag this out again, we'll go to court. My in-laws are honest and don't know law, but I do. When that happens, you'll also have a record, and no one will dare hire you for construction work again. Think carefully about what's worth it.
Manue. You sounded so tough just now. What if you really push him too far and he starts causing trouble behind our backs?
Don't worry. He's all bark and no bite. Acts tough, but scared of lawsuits. If this really goes, his reputation ruined, and no one will hire him for contracting work again. He'll lose. This is a society ruled by law. We're in the right. What do we have to fear? Remember, we don't start trouble, but we're never afraid of it either.
$5,000. Count it. You got me. Didn't expect the Chen family to have someone this tough.
You're too kind, Uncle. This is the money we deserve. My dad and Lei worked through hottest days for over half a year. They laid bricks and built walls without slacking. We have every right to take this money.
Count carefully. If short, I won't accept it.
5,000, not a cent less. Here's IOU. That settles it. Family is family. Next time you hire workers, pay them what you owe. Stop cheating honest people. Honest people aren't stupid. They just don't want to make things ugly.
You're back. You really got the money back. I thought I'd never see it again in this lifetime.
It's been 2 years. Back then, we could barely scrape together enough for Luke's wedding. As a father, I'm useless.
It's thanks to Full Moon. If it were up to us, we couldn't get it back even in 3 more years.
Full Moon, you keep the money. We're old. We can't manage money or trouble. From now on, you run this family. You decide on the money. We all trust you.
Yeah, you're the right one to keep it. You're quick-minded and know what you're doing. With the money with you, we can rest easy.
I agree too. My wife handles the money. I trust her completely.
All right. Then I'll take care of it. We'll keep some for household expenses and save the rest. Later, we can start a small business. Our life will definitely get better and better.
Mom, did you hear? Su Manue got back the 5,000 in wages Fong Dekeng owed. A full 5,000, really 5,000.
What? Tough as Fong Dekeng is, he couldn't beat Su Manue.
Mandy Moon is something else. Heard all the second son's money is in her hands now.
That couple is spineless. What can a young wife possibly manage? How can the Chens let an outsider hold their money?
I knew from the start she was trouble. She flipped the table as soon as she came in. Now she's taken all the money too. If this goes on, she'll tear the second son's family apart eventually.
No. I'm going there tomorrow. That money cannot stay in an outsider's hands.
The next day,
Yuten. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. I'm old now, living with your eldest brother. Food, clothes, daily expenses, doctor visits and medicine cost money. As the youngest son, you should chip in.
Second brother, mother raised you. It's your turn to be filial now. Don't give the neighbors gossip about.
Mom, when we split the family, it was clear. The ancestral house went to eldest brother, and he took 80% of the family money. Your support in old age was to be fully handled by eldest brother's family. So why are you suddenly asking for extra support money? So
what if family split? Does that make you less my son? I carried you for 10 months, changed you, and raised you. I'm asking for a little money to support me, and that's—
Mom, how have I not supported you? These years, holiday gift money, seasonal clothes, when did I ever miss it?
Looks like the gossip out there is true.
What?
Everyone's saying Xenia Full Moon has all your family's money in her hands. How did I end up with a loser for a son? You can't even run your own home.
Jotun, I'm saying this for your good. She's just an outsider who married in. How can you let her run the house? Your mother is doing this for your sake. What if she secretly sends your money back to her family? Then you'll lose everything. Listen to her. Get the money back and let your mother keep it. That's safer.
Let me make clear. If you see me as your mother, go get the money back and hand it to me. I'll hold it for you.
Yution. This money. We can't give it to mother.
Lutsuelon. You've got some nerve. How dare you egg your man on against me? How dare you egg your man on to go against me?
Mother. This money is the hard-earned pay Yution and Lazy made working through the hottest summer days. Lazy just got married. Living costs money, having kids costs money, building a house costs money. We can't give away all we've got.
Mom, I can't give you this money. You and my brother should go back.
Well, my grandson's wife is back. Having money really does make a difference. What did you buy this time?
Grandma, uncle, there you are. I went into town with Colin to buy medicine for my in-laws. I didn't know you were coming. Please don't take offense.
Colin. I'll be straight with you. I'll let it slide your mom said those foolish things. I won't argue, but this $5,000. You need to talk parents into letting me keep it. You're young and clueless, soft and spineless. Sweet words and you're won over. She's an outsider, only in the family a few days. Who knows what she's after? What if she runs off with the money to her parents' place? You'll cry your eyes out with nowhere to go. How could you face the ancestors of the— You'll cry and have nowhere to go. How could you face the old Chen family?
Your wife looks like trouble. She's nothing like your grandma, who wants the best for you. Listen to your grandma and you won't—
Grandma, say what you want about me, but leave my wife out of it. Since Full Moon married our family, she helped us drive off those neighbors blocking our door, got back the wages they'd owed us for 2 years, and when our relatives bullied us, she was the one who stood up and spoke for us. I'm not good with words. It's bad enough I can't help her. If I let people talk about her like that to my face, what kind of man would I be?
Okay. You all think you're grown up. I can't control you anymore.
Go ahead, do whatever you want. Sooner or later, you'll regret it.
Don't be mad. You're not bad with words at all. You said that really well just now.
I can't stand hearing people say bad things about you.
Hearing you say that, then all my hard work was worth it. Dad. Use tea instead of wine and toast you first. Today, you stepped up and held this family together. You kept a clear head and stayed strong. That's what the backbone of this family should be.
It's what I should do.
Mom. And you too. You used to be scared of offending people, but today, you dared to stand up in front of Grandma. Protecting the family is worth more. As women, we can't keep swallowing our pain and wronging ourselves. The people and things we should protect, we have to hold on to tight.
It was you gave me courage. I was scared, but now I get it. The more you put up with, the more people push you around. From now on, I'll learn to be tougher. To build a good life with you by my side.
In the end, it was you. You're not bad with words, and you're not spineless. You know what's what, and you protect your own. With you standing by me, I feel confident doing anything.
That's only right. You're my wife. If I don't protect you, who will?
Family, we should unite. Together, no one will dare push us around. Now that the money's settled, we need to plan our life ahead. Dad, Chester Lane, you should keep working with construction crews, but pick crews that pay monthly and have a good reputation. We're never taking jobs like Felix Dawson's. I'd rather earn less than take that risk. Mom, don't spend your time on chores at home. The braised food you make is tastier, better than the market. Have you thought about starting a stall to sell your braised food?
No way. I make it at home. How could I sell it? What if nobody buys it or laughs at me? That'd be so embarrassing.
Lay, what do you think of Mom's braised food?
Mom, your cooking is way better than what they sell at the market.
Is it really that good?
It really is.
Let's braise a small pot and try it. If it doesn't sell, keep it or give some to family. We won't lose much money.
Okay. Then I'll give it a shot first. If it doesn't sell, we'll stop.
All right, I'll have my dad bring the meat over tomorrow.
Dad. You're here so early.
The pig was just slaughtered. Brought you the best cuts, freshest meat. Fresh.
It's your first day at the stall, so we three brothers are here to back you up.
Then you're in for a treat today. My mother-in-law is an amazing cook. Mom, don't worry. You just handle the pot and season the broth. Lay and I will do the chopping and odd jobs. Once it's ready, everyone come have a taste and tell us what you think.
This is incredible. It's better than the food at the restaurants in town. With a flavor like this, it'll sell out the second we hit the street. Manuel, you've got to learn well from your mother-in-law.
Then it's settled. Dad will supply the meat. Mom, come with me to run the stall. When Dad and Lay get off work, they can help with the first day of business today. My three brothers are coming with us to back us up.
This meat smells amazing.
Mom, stand here. You don't need to say a thing. Just watch. I'll handle customers. Braised meat is out of the pot. A family recipe, rich and flavorful. Not good, you don't pay. Chin family braised meats.
Give a pound of pig head meat.
Mom, weigh the meat for this lady.
Will you be here next market day? He loves this stuff.
Yep, we'll be here every market day.
After covering the costs, we made over $30 in just half a day.
Mom, you can relax now. Braised food tastes great. It will sell.
This is only the begin. Once word gets around, make even more. When saved enough, we'll rent a storefront in town, open a shop.
The meat here today doesn't look as good as last time. Give me a cheaper price.
Give it a rest, old lady Jean. Every time you come, nitpick. Either bad meat or too old braise. Still haven't seen you buy any less.
Miss? Look, this meat doesn't look that great. Knock off 20 cents. Add 2 more dried tofu slices. I come here all the time. I'll send more business your way.
Ma'am, I'm sorry, but my braised food is fixed price. No bargaining or freebies. The meat was braised fresh. Same recipe, same heat. The quality is fine. If today's batch isn't to your liking, you can come back next time.
Don't buy it. What's with the attitude?
Old lady Jeanne wants to get a bargain on everything.
Finally, someone put her in her place.
Weigh me out half a pound of meat.
Sure.
I like how straightforward you are, boss. I'll be back.
Manu. Did that just now offend her? She's one of the neighbors. If word gets around, they'll say family is stingy in business.
Mom. People like that were never here to buy anything. She just wanted to get a bargain. If we give in this time, next time she'll want even more. Then other customers will ask for discounts too, and we won't stay in business. Next time you run into someone nitpicking and haggling like that, just speak up yourself. No need to look at me.
Oh, Suelan.
So this is your family's braised snack stand. It smells amazing. I've heard you're good at this. I finally made it today. Give me 2 pieces to try. If it's good, I'll spread the word for you. I guarantee all the neighbors will come by some.
Please don't grab it with your hands.
Well, aren't you particular? Fine, then you pick it for me. That piece of pig ear, and 2 pieces of dried tofu.
Sister Osmanthus, I'm sorry. It's a small business. Meat and seasonings cost money, and my costs aren't low. If you just want a taste, I can cut you a small piece. But as for the rest, it pains me. I'll cut you a piece to try. But as for the rest, it pains me.
What's the big deal? It's just 2 little pieces of tofu. Do you really have to be this stingy? You were never like this before. Now that you've got a daughter-in-law, even your food is under strict control. Weigh that piece of pig's ear for me. How much is it?
Sure, I'll weigh it right now.
You can throw in a couple pieces of dried tofu for me.
That I can give you.
Mom, isn't this good? This time I didn't say a word for you. You handled it by yourself.
We worked all day to make this braised food. Why let it go for free?
Exactly. We run an honest business. We don't cheat anybody, and we don't need to spoil people who love taking advantage.
You have no idea. Lily Green is really different now.
What happened?
I heard she and her daughter-in-law set up a stall, and business is booming. Once people start making money. She's gotten bolder. Wanna try the braised food?
She just won't give me any.
What are you all talking about? What's up with Lucy Green?
Mom, yeah, I've got good news. Dad and I went to town today and ran into Captain Wong. He decided immediately and told us both to start tomorrow. The pay's 20% higher than the odd jobs before.
Captain Wong's been at this for years and has a decent name in town. He's got plenty of jobs under him. If we can stick with him long term, it is a pretty solid path.
That's great. We finally have steady job.
Do they pay by the day? Is there a written contract?
They said 1 day's work means 1 day's pay, and they sell up after each project. They don't do that without a contract.
Did you forget what happened to your cousin? We have to sign a written contract in black and white. It also needs to say, if someone gets hurt, who pays the medical bills?
But if we ask to sign a contract, won't that make us seem like trouble? We don't trust them? What if it's too much hassle and they stop hiring us?
A professional crew won't be afraid to sign a contract. The ones who won't are the ones hiding something. If they then forget this job, better than getting burned. We can forget this job, better than getting burned.
Moon is right. We got burned once already. We can't let it happen a second time. Leo, tomorrow go talk to Captain Warren. Tell him we want to sign a contract. If he's willing, we'll work hard. If not, we'll find another job.
Okay, I'll tell him tomorrow.
Worked in this town years. Got dozens under me. Have I ever shorted anyone's pay? As long as we agree, that's enough. Signing a contract is a hassle. We've worked for more.
Captain Warren is reliable.
He pays on time every month, so don't worry. If you don't trust me, then don't work here. There are plenty of people who want the job.
Captain Warren, it's not we don't trust you. We got burned doing odd jobs with relatives. They held our pay for 2 years. We're really scared of that now.
Signing a contract is good for both. It's clear in black and white.
You can relax, and we can feel secure.
All right, didn't see that coming. You've got principles. Fine, we'll sign. I'll have someone draw up the contract now.
I heard at the village entrance today that the second son's braised meat stall is booming. They make dozens in just one market. At this rate, they'll have a new house built in less than half a year.
All that money is going straight into Full Moon Shaw's pocket?
The Shaw family really married in a troublemaker.
Isn't it braising some meat? What's hard about it? We can sell it too.
Yeah, why should their family make all the money? We'll set up a stall too, right across from them, and charge 20% less. We can steal their business. That's what we'll do.
We've got to take down Full Moon Shaw's arrogance. Does she really think an outsider by marriage gets to call the shots in the Shaw family?
Full Moon, look, that stall across the way. Isn't that your uncle?
I'll go take a look. Uncle, what do you want?
What's it to you? You're a niece-in-law from another branch. You're overstepping, bossing me around.
Our shop is Olchin braised meats. Yours is Olchin authentic braised meats. Why shouldn't I say anything? You're using our name. You sure are a fine example of an elder.
The name belongs to the Chen family. I'm Chen, so I can use it. I'll write what I want. I'll sell whatever I want. What are you gonna do about it?
Fine. If you're not afraid of embarrassing yourself, leave it hanging.
Humph. You're just a woman. I bet you wouldn't dare mouth off to me.
Manu, what do we do now?
We do business as always. His skills aren't near yours, and he thinks he can compete with us. I talked him out of it. He won't listen. Let him be.
That makes me feel better. I was afraid you'd be mad.
What do I have to be mad about? No need to stoop to people like that.
Cheap is cheap,
But this meat looks kind of dark.
and it doesn't smell fresh. We'd better buy.
Cheap stuff is never good. If it upsets us, it's not worth it.
This can't go on. We need to come up with something. Make sure their business fails too.
What's going on here? By now, we sell almost everything. But today, hardly anyone's even asked.
My guess is my uncle pulled some dirty trick. Mom, watch the stall. I'll go ask around.
Miss Sue, packing up already? What vegetables are you buying today?
Not yet. I don't know what's going on the past 2 days. We can't sell out, and my mother-in-law is really worried.
Did you offend someone? The village market's been talking for 2 days. They say the braised meat is made from scraps and rotten meat. That it's yesterday's leftover stew, reheated, and it'll upset your stomach if you eat it.
Isn't that nonsense? Our meat is fresh, delivered by my dad that day. We sell out every day. Where would any overnight leftovers even come from?
I know your family's honest, but people love to gossip behind your back. I heard all about your uncle's family too. When you've got confused relatives in the family, there's never any peace.
I get it. Thanks, Sister Wang, for letting me know.
It's no big deal. Be careful. No telling what else he's plotting.
I've done nothing wrong. If you live straight, rumors won't last.
What garbage braised meat are you selling? My wife ate it and is throwing up and has diarrhea. She's still in bed. Pay my medical bills now, or I'll smash your lousy stall today.
Easy. Our meat is freshly braised every day, and we make fresh stock with new ingredients daily. There's no way it made you sick. Did you eat else?
Bullshit. I ate your braised pig head meat. Stop pretending innocent. If you don't pay me $200 for medical bills, this isn't over.
I told you their braised meat was filthy. See? Something went wrong.
Who knows the dirty money they've made? It's disgraceful.
If I don't get an explanation today, I won't let this go.
Ah.
Let's talk this out. Everything needs proof. You're making claims with nothing. What proof do you have that your wife ate braised meat from my shop? An upset stomach.
She bought it here yesterday. How is that wrong? Look for yourself. This is your family's meat.
This isn't our meat. Take a look at the meat. The color is dark and dull, the texture is dry and tough. It's full of the bitter taste of soy sauce coloring. Without our braised meat is a bright reddish brown. It's fully soaked in the old master stock, and even the grain of the meat is infused with flavor. This is definitely not our braised meat. Which shop did your wife buy the meat from? Get your facts straight before making a scene. Don't use some other shop's lousy stuff to ruin our name. See for yourself. My family's meat is bright reddish brown, with springy skin and tender meat. Smells rich and delicious. Looks dark and dull. The lean meat is tough and dry, and I smell the bitter reek of soy sauce and spices.
It looks different. Could he be here to scam us on purpose?
Who are you calling a scammer? Wife said she bought the braised meat from Old Chen's.
There are several Old Chen's braised meat stalls at the market. Which one did she buy it from? You'd better find out before coming here to make trouble.
Yeah, isn't there another Old Chen's braised meat stall? The real deal.
Oh, so it was your family selling bad meat. My wife ended up vomiting and having diarrhea, and you still dare hide back there and laugh at us?
What are you talking? Who bought bad meat from you? Were you trying to shake them down and now coming after me?
Evidence? This is the evidence. This meat looks exactly like the one on your stall. If it wasn't yours, whose was? Move aside. Move aside. The inspectors are here.
Looks like your boss's family is about to take a hard fall. These days have been wild. People queue daily for braised meat. We're making more bucks a day now.
As long as nobody's causing trouble behind our backs, business will go.
This afternoon, I heard the village chief say, your uncle was fined $500 and had to pay over $400 in medical bills. He was also ordered to shut down and fix things up. His braised meat stall is done for.
Serves him right. He smeared us, sold spoiled meat. He did it to himself.
Nothing beats honest business. If you play dirty, you'll crash eventually. Our family's reputation got even better. I guess it turned out to be a blessing.
Tell me about it. Back then, I wouldn't even dare dream our family could live this well.
Chen Yu Tian, open the door. Your whole family is ganging up on your big brother. Get out here. Oh, dear Lord, what did I do to deserve this? His own brother sided with an outsider and screwed over his big brother. Heartless.
Yofu sold spoiled meat.
He got caught by the inspectors. What's that got to do with second brother's family?
Shut up. This is the Chen family's business. Who are you to butt in? If Su Manue hadn't married in and stirred things up, would our family be in this mess?
Make way.
I'll beat the hell out of you, you jinx.
Grandma, if you have something to say, say it. Don't hit me.
Happy now? Watching your own brother suffer and get punished made you feel good, huh? How did I raise such an ungrateful wretch? You teamed up with outsiders to screw over your family.
Mom. Big brother, he got caught by the inspectors because he sold spoiled meat. This had nothing to do with full moon. He chose this road himself and walked the crooked path himself. If you do wrong, you pay for it. You can't blame anyone else.
Good, everyone's here. Punishment notice from the station, posted at the village committee gate. Let me read it. Chinyofu operated for selling spoiled overnight meat products causing a customer acute gastroenteritis after eating them. You are ordered to shut down immediately for rectification and fined. You must also pay the customer $420 for medical and loss.
$500, nearly a grand is gone. Farmers work the fields all year and still can't make that much. Serves him right. Lesson.
Let's see if he dares hurt people.
Grandma, I respect you, so I won't argue with you. But if Uncle made the mistake, Uncle has to own it. Uncle didn't have, so he sent you to offend people for him. But you should think about it. If you break your youngest son's heart, who loses out?
I didn't mean it like that.
Mom, Dad, I want to talk with you. Lately the braised food business has been getting better, but the tricycle is only so big. We can haul so much every day. Even if we want to sell more, we can't keep up.
That's true. We sell out before noon every day. A lot of latecomers leave empty-handed.
Why not rent a small shop in town? We can braise and sell there. It'll be fresh, and we can make enough without hauling everything every day.
That's a good idea. With a fixed shop, we can do business anytime. We won't have to depend on market days or weather.
And we'll have steady customers. We didn't dream of it before because we had no money. Now we've got some cash. It's time to think long-term.
Rent it. Perfect timing. We got a raise this month. I can cover part of the rent, so home won't be too tight.
It sounds good, but what if we lose money? Shop rent isn't cheap. What if we open and no one comes? Then we won't make our money back. That's hard-earned money you two saved through blood and sweat.
Mom, look at business these past 2 weeks. It's already better than a month before. As long as the taste stays the same, with a shop, we won't be stuck waiting for market days. We can sell every day and make more than we do now. Let's rent a. If it really doesn't work, we can just pull out. We won't lose that much.
If you all think it'll work, then let's try. Life moves forward. We can't run that tricycle stall forever.
Then it's settled. Tomorrow Mom and I will go into town and find a suitable storefront. It doesn't have to.
As long as it's near the market. Lots of foot traffic.
Don't rush to lock a place in. Ask around and compare a couple prices. Bargain hard. Don't get ripped off.
Got it. Don't worry.
Yutian, your mother is sick. She's in the town clinic. Uncle Yofu sent me to tell you. The old lady suddenly passed out. You need to get over there now.
What? Wasn't she fine yesterday? How did she suddenly pass out?
I don't know either. Uncle Fortune came. He said she's on N4 at the town clinic and said get there quick.
Dad, don't panic yet. Let's go to the clinic first and see what's going on.
You've got nerve showing up, especially you, Full Moon Sue. Mom got sick because of you. If anything happens to her, I'm not letting this go.
What did the doctor say? The diagnosis?
What else? Brought on by anger, with chest tightness. She needs rest, all because of you.
If it's an illness caused by anger, then me staying here would only make Grandma madder, right? Since Grandma isn't in serious danger, Dad and Rocky can stay here with her. I'll go first, so I don't upset her again.
Hey, you too.
After we left, what was my elder brother whispering to you about? From the look on his face, I doubt he meant anything good.
He said Mom's illness has completely worn her down, and she can't manage without someone by her side to look after her. My sister-in-law is clumsy and careless, and she doesn't take good care of her. Mom also said herself that she wants to move over and live with us.
Move in with us? When the family split, it was clear, the house and shared retirement money went to the eldest, and Mom's support was entirely their responsibility. How can they just change that now?
Obviously, it was my uncle's idea. He lost nearly $1,000, his business went under, and now he doesn't want to support Grandma. So now he wants to dump this mess on us.
If she wants to move in, the ground rules must be clear first. Caring for Grandma is both sons' duty, not just our family. If Grandma moves in, all the expenses be split 50-50 between our family and uncles. They can't pay a penny less. It wouldn't be right for Mom or me to say, Dad, you have to tell Grandma and Uncle yourself. If they agree, we'll go pick her up tomorrow. If not, then forget it.
Mom, are you feeling any better?
Yutian, you're here. Mom's feeling really uneasy and she's weak all over.
Second brother, thought about what I said yesterday. You can see Mom's condition. She can't be left alone.
I don't mind Mom moving in with me, but the expenses must be split equally between our families.
What do you mean? Mom raised you, and now you're haggling over money for her care?
When we split, the house and money from the palace went to you. We agreed that Mom's support would be your responsibility. Now Mom wants to move to my place. We need to settle this again. Second brother, how'd you get so cold-hearted?
How did Mom raise you back then?
Mom raised me, and you too. We're both her sons. Supporting her means we both pay and help.
Look at you, second brother. Ever since Luna Sue, that troublemaker, married into your family.
This is between us, so leave my daughter-in-law out of it. Let me make this clear today. The rules are the rules. We agreed from the start that mom's support was on you. You can't just dump it now. That's not right.
Chinutian, do you have conscience? Your braised meat stall makes money every day, and you and Leo are able-bodied. Can you not spare food for mom? Short on cash right now. We're brothers. Can't you cut me some slack?
You're short on cash and I'm rolling in it? Leo and I haven't been paid for 2 years. If Luna hadn't married into the family, we still wouldn't have gotten it back. Big brother, all these years I've done whatever you said, but not this time.
Everybody, stop arguing. Boss, your brother's right. Money is money. We settle it fair, and your share stays whole.
Mom,
Even brothers keep clear accounts. That's what your father used to say. All right, all of you go home.
Taylor. Miss, the shop is well located, right on the main street, with space in the back for storage and living. 2 families asked about it last month. If you're serious about renting, it's $80 a month.
Uncle Zhang, that price isn't fair. This tailor shop is half a mile from the market, and foot traffic is at least 30% less than at the market, and go 3 doors down to the end of the street. That empty shop is the same size as yours. It's been vacant for half a year and they're asking.
How's that the same? Mine is wider, and it comes with a back.
The back room is barely half a room. I'd have to spend my money to build a stove and lay greaseproof, damp-proof flooring. I'll sign for 2 years up front, pay rent every 6 months, never be late. If you agree, we can sign the contract and put.
Fine. You win. You little misses are shrewder than most men.
This room is too small, and the window's tiny. Can anyone live here comfortably?
Mom, this is all we can afford right now. The quilt and mattress are both newly made. When things ease up a bit,
I'll repaste the walls and change the window paper. Mom, have a bowl of porridge first to tide you over.
You call this porridge? It's so thin you can see reflection in it. Drink it, 2 peas later it's gone. At your eldest son's place, I got egg custard every morning.
Mom, Dad, step out. I need to talk to Grandma.
Mon, you talk nicely. Your grandma moved in and still isn't used to it.
I know. That's exactly why we need to lay down some ground rules now, so there won't be trouble later. Grandma, we're happy to have you here, but I need to make the rules clear. First, 3 meals a day. We eat at mealtime, and everyone eats the same food. No special treatment. Second, clean your own room. We'll take you to the doctor and get meds. But if you're faking it to make trouble, that won't.
This is outrageous. You're a granddaughter-in-law, and you dare rule me? This is my son's house. Since when can you call the shots?
Grandma, if not me, who keeps this household running? The one holding this family together has the final say. If you can't stand living here, your elder can take you back anytime. I'll send word right away. Mom, we got the shop, and it was 30% cheaper than expected. Starting tomorrow, you're coming with me to fix it up. Let's put the stuff at home on hold for now. We need to get the store up and running first.
Okay.
We signed for 2 years, paid 6 months rent up front, and 1 month as a deposit. With the deposit, still 30% below market rate. The money we saved is just enough for floor tiles, 2 solid wood display cabinets, and we'll still have a little left for pots and pans.
I'll handle the tiles and counters. Brother Lee has done renovations, so I'll ask him to help and charge us cost. That'll save us a lot on labor.
I'll keep an eye on plumbing and electrical work. This weekend I'll swap with Leo and stay there, so workers don't cut corners.
In the next few days, I'll go to the business office, get a sole proprietorship license, and have a carpenter make the sign. I'll stop by my parents and tell my dad to double the meat supply from now on.
Then what am I supposed to do? I can't just sit, can I?
Mom, this shop runs on your braised meat. Your job is the most important. During renovation, you don't need to do anything. Focus on perfecting the braising recipe at home and add a few new ingredients too.
Don't worry. I'll get the recipe just right. I guarantee everyone will praise it on opening day.
Starting today, in half a month, the Chan family Braised Delights shop will officially open.
I never even dared dream of this before. Our old Chan family can finally open a shop in town too. This time we're really the bosses.
Mom, what brings you here?
I'll come by and take a look on opening day too.
It'll be busy that day. If you come, help keep an eye on things and back us up.
Who's backing you up? I'm just going to see if anyone tries to make trouble in the chaos. Don't let anyone ruin a perfectly good opening day.
Mom, soak your feet and relax a bit.
These marks are from making braised food, burned by the heat.
Oh, this injury is nothing. It stopped hurting ago. I wasn't used to it at first, but now I'm used to it.
Now you're focused on the business every day and keep going out. You've got way more spirit than when you stayed home. There's light in your eyes now. I thought you and your second brother were spineless. You'd shrink back when you saw people and couldn't get a full sentence out. You embarrassed me when visiting relatives. But now I get it. When your heart's in the right place, life feels steady, and gets better step by step. Your elder brother always talked a good game. He sweet-talked me my life, but when trouble came, he just dumped me at your place. Then he never showed again. Even when I was in the hospital, he only cared about squeezing money out of the second brother's family to fill his hole. Now I see who's real. I've lived my life before finally opening my eyes. I was old and foolish before. I played favorites so badly, and I made you suffer a lot. This family is yours to run. I won't meddle anymore.
Mom, don't say that. We're all family. No need to talk about who was wronged.
Grandma. I made red date and ginger soup. Drink it and warm up. Let's not mention the past anymore. We'll work together. We'll make the shop thrive and live a good, prosperous life. That's better than anything. Mom, chop it up.
You opened the shop. Now I don't have to go to the market. Give me a pound of head cheese and half a pound of dried tofu. I used to complain about you at the market, but your food really is something. From now on, I'll get all my bar snacks here.
What are you doing here?
I asked a fellow villager to find me a job. I'm heading south for work tomorrow morning.
That's good, at least it's steady work.
Take good care of Mom. She's stubborn and sharp-tongued, but deep down, she still cares about you.
Dad, let's go back. Mom's inside doing today's books. We made twice as much today as we did at the market.
Let's go.
Chan works in the shop every day. Can she handle it? Why haven't seen Yofu in so long?
He went south for work. Staying cooped up at home wasn't going anywhere. It's good for him to get out and try his luck.
Getting out there gives you something to look forward to. You're lucky. Your second son's family is doing well. And you get to enjoy the good life too.
Come by more often. I'll give you an extra piece of dried tofu. It was braised fresh this morning, and
Thanks, sis. Your food always tastes great. My old man loves this stuff. He comes by every couple of days to buy some.
We've sold almost everything today. Mom, let's eat here tonight. No need to run around. I'll go get 2 bowls of noodles and some
why buy? We've got rice and vegetables. I can stir fry a few dishes. Why waste
Exactly. I'll go wash the vegetables. Manua, you take a break. It'll be ready soon.
Captain Wong handed out fruit candy today. The co-op got some in. Try one. If it's good, we'll buy some.
All you know is giving people stuff. Can't you say something nice for once?
Honey, you've worked hard.
I'll carry it, I'll carry it. You've stared at the books all day. Your eyes are tired. Sit down.
Dinner's ready.
When I married into this family, I never thought life could be this good.
Luna Heart, you're really amazing. What are you laughing at?
Nothing. I just remembered when I first married in, I was scared we wouldn't make it.
From now on, we'll only get better. In this family, you come first. I won't let you suffer even the slightest wrong.